So Hatham, as the Chief Operating Officer of Uniranks, being at the University of Petra, do you think that we could have picked a better place to have our first conference in Jordan?
I really cannot, Bob. First of all, this is probably my first time at the University of Petra. And I can't tell you how impressed I was with everything that I saw. From the people that really run this campus, from the student body. You see everybody is walking around with smiles on their faces. They're happy people. They're getting a good education, but they're happy about it. Mm-hmm. What about you as the chairman of Uniranks? Not only your first trip to the University of Petra, but also your first trip to Jordan. What was your impression?
Overwhelming is the first word that comes out of my mouth. And overwhelming in such a positive sense. Where else could you go in the world and experience this type of culture, this type of hospitality, and the magnitude of this university and what it offers to each and every student?
Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree. I had, during the conference yesterday, I had a conversation with a faculty member.
Yes.
And one of the things that we were talking about, and that was quite impressive, to be honest with you, was the amount of time, energy, and resources that the University of Petra invests in its own people, in whether they are faculty, staff, but of course, when you invest of those faculties and staff, that will translate into the student part of it, because at the end of the day, you know, it's all part of that same formula, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. The other thing I observed was the willingness to work amongst themselves to make the greater whole. And just watching the people, even on the stage, to try to help us look the best that we could look along with such a famous university in the world was, I don't have any words for it. It's just beyond remarkable. They all worked together. They were all in harmony. That's probably the key word.
That is.
Harmony. I feel harmony when I'm here at the University of Petra.
Yes.
And I can't wait to bring my family here. Mm-hmm. That's how deeply it touched me. And what I felt, it wasn't just a few individuals, it was the president on down to every person that we walked along with.
Yeah. No, I think you make a good point, because when you touch positive,
yes,
that means that positive is coming from the top down throughout the ranks of the university. I'll be honest with you, walking over here a few minutes ago, my favorite part was the garden.
Oh, of course.
That we walked through with the water and the greenery, and I'm sure that students in between classes, that by far is probably their favorite spot.
Well,
and it is surrounded by restaurants, so you can grab your cup of coffee, you can grab your sandwich, and you and your friend can sit down and have a quiet lunch surrounded with greenery and water.
Right. I think it brings a peace within oneself.
Right.
So you can receive what's going to be given to them. Mm-hmm. That's very unique. This is the very first campus I've ever been on, period. That actually,
and you've been around a lot.
I've been around a lot.
Yes.
I'm an older gentleman. And, you know, to have, I would call it a serene place that you go that has all the influences of life that are positive: water, sun, life.
And beautiful people.
Beautiful people. It doesn't get any better.
No, it does not. Well, thank you. I'll definitely, we'll make this trip again, and hopefully we'll make it together.
Well, it has to. It just has to.
Yeah. Thanks, Bob.